A beautiful look there at the skyline of Philadelphia, PA. It's the Cubs and the Phillies next on the show. With the skyline in front of us, a look at Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Phillies. Hi again, folks. Welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the show. Justin Ruggiano makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And that's in there as well, so it's 0-2 to start tonight.
At the very least, he's showing some patience here to start the ball game. So that'll be important for him as we move along tonight.
Jake ready. Here's the 1-2. Stays alive here as this is foul off to the right. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. And a half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike three called anyway, and that's out number one. So PV able to retire the leadoff man here, and with that, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Darwin Barney comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and bounced to Rollins at short. On to first, and Peavy sets down the first two easily here. Starlin Castro will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Just getting started here in Philly. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Ready to go now in the home half of inning number one as shortstop Jimmy Rollins makes his way toward the box. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Ruggiano has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. So with that, let's call up the scouting report as you get a look there at what we'll see going forward from this 27-year-old southpaw. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Now a swing and a ground ball on to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, 3 pitches, 2 outs here to start the home first. He's got to be loving that.
Chase Utley will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled back. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. Barney has got it, and the side is retired. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. Now he'll step off. And PV starts him with a changeup, 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses, ball 1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, let's take a look at the sequence here on Show Track. The first 3 pitches, they're all going to be down in the zone. So now you've got the guy thinking he's going to see something else around the knees. Boom. That's when they change the sight level and get that last pitch by him at the letters.
Nate Scherholz will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Swinging a hard liner to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Number 30 will stand in, hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Fouled back. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Marlon Byrd will stand in now, and as you can see, he enters play with 16 home runs on the season so far. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Ryan Howard will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. Fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And that's through, a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, and normally with him at the plate, you're going to see that defense in that big overshift. But with a runner on first base, they can't really do that much. So here, he just uses that to his advantage, and he finds a hole right through the right side.
Austin Jackson will step forward now. Currently third in the National League batting race to begin play. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. First and second here with nobody out. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. And that one will not be coming back. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, this is a pitch he'd love to have back. You can see where it is, catching way too much of the plate. Now he's going to have to start this inning over from scratch, but with already 3 runs on the board.
Dominic Brown will stand in. A big power threat here, to say the least. Currently third in home runs in the National League. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. And he'll go the other way with the fastball as this is on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's one away.
Batting 8th, catcher, Will Nieves.
Will Nieves will be the batter. And this is fouled back and out of play. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. For the shortstop, Castro. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring the pitcher Jake Peavy to the plate with a chance to help himself. Here's a fastball upstairs, 1-0. Now a hard liner towards short, but the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 3. Wellington Castillo will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ballgame.
First pitch in there at the knees as he authors a strike to the leadoff man, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. Brown ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the 1st out.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Junior Lake.
Junior Lake will take his first cuts of the ball game here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Here's a look at that fastball one more time. He doesn't want to run the count full, so he's coming right after him on 2-2. You can see he just barely manages to get a piece of this thing, but he winds up fouling it right back into the catcher's glove.
Travis Wood will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And 1 gone in the Philadelphia third. Rafael Furcal will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit. Chase Utley will dig in. He popped out his first time. And a pretty feeble effort that time as this is tapped in front of the mound. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3, and Justin Ruggiano will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
And still looking for their first base runner too. 9 up, 9 down.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed, 93 for one, 92 for the other. Darwin Barney will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And Howard will mosey over to the bag himself to record the out.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Starlin Castro will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And this is lined back into center field, and that will be their first hit of the contest. Anthony Rizzo will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. PV set. Now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
And he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
And the throw skips right past him at third. Nate Scherholz will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Low for ball 1. 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. The throw home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second and narrow the gap to 3-1 now. Number 30 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Full count now. 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base, so he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Phillies on top, 3-1. Marlon Byrd will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Right fielder, Marlon.
Here's the first offering. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In the air to right center. And Scherholz has got it. 1 away. Ryan Howard will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Oh, and Howard got a pitch he liked there, but winds up pulling this one well foul into the stands in right. One and 2 now to the former MVP. Well hit, deep right center field. And this is going to be into the gap for Howard. Extra bases forthcoming. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as you see there, he currently tops the Phillies in that department. Austin Jackson will stand in another RBI spot. He's already got 3 in this one. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Dominic Brown will stand in. He grounded out his first time. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
The 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Barney backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Will Nieves will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Catcher, Will Nieves.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Ruggiano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Wellington Castillo will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, Wellington.
Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Junior Lake is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best.
Number 6, Ryan Sweeney.
Now the first pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now they've got a man caught in a rundown. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They're down 5-1. James McDonald is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he's retired 1 away.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw 1 slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
So the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins, will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Here's a bouncing ball headed to Barney at second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
As a manager, you love your relievers to come in and give you plenty of strikeouts. But I'll tell you what, there isn't a manager alive that'll get upset when you come in and get 2 outs on 3 pitches.
Rafael Furcal will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now a ball headed for the alley in right center, and on the first pitch of the at-bat, it's going to find that alley for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game. This one goes for extra bases. You could see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Chase Utley will stand in for a 3rd time now. His previous efforts left something to be desired as he popped out and bounced into a double play. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. For Furcal, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. And this will find the gap. Extra bases for Utley. And that'll score the run from second as they open it up now to 6-1. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see right there where they rank in that category. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in now is Marlon Byrd. Hard hit towards center. Ruggiano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1 for the Phillies on the Chase Utley double. Justin Ruggiano will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Fouled back. And a half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
And all through this winning streak of theirs, we've seen some great starting pitching, and this has been another very good performance. Good enough to most likely keep that winning streak going.
Darwin Barney is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. PB up to 66 pitches now in this night of work. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
You take a look there at the line from our starter. I mean, basically, he's allowed 3 singles so far, and that's it. They haven't been able to mount any real opposition against him so far.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now here it comes. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They trail 6-1. Ryan Howard will stand in to lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. Oh, Hardy cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Austin Jackson will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And in the past, he's had problems chasing that pitch. He sees it coming in letter high, and he just can't help himself.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Dominic Brown will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Fastball, and that ran in on him as he had to limbo out of the way that time. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And he won't bite at that point either. It's 2-0. 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Yeah, that's pretty clearly a pitch around. They didn't want any part of him. With the bases empty and 2 outs, walk's not the worst thing in the world.
Will Nieves will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Check on Brown, and now the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Anthony Rizzo will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Nate Scherholz is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Oh, he goes right with the fastball, and this is stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And they show a little life here as the lead shrinks to 6-2 now. Wellington Castillo will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And this is on the ground to third. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Junior Lake will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here. Emilio Bonifacio will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 64, Emilio Bonifacio.
Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And good late movement there from Peavy on the fastball. It's 0-1. Bullpen working behind him, but you know this guy does not want to give up the baseball. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3 as he comes through with a simple ground ball with a runner on third to drive him in.
Justin Ruggiano will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cubs 4. Carlos Villanueva will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Carlos Villanueva.
Number 19 is going to be summoned off the bench to pinch hit, so that will officially end the night of work for Jake Peavy. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Swinging a ground ball to first. To the bag with it himself is Rizzo for the out. Jimmy Rollins will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. On couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Here's a ball hit over the head of the second baseman, Barney, that's into right center, a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that.
Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Check on Rollins, now the pitch. Left field. Under it is Lake to take it in for route number 2. Chase Utley will dig in. He doubled homer run last time around. For the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
And we all know that this guy doesn't really have the velocity to get it past a whole lot of major league hitters. So he's got to rely on that location, in and out, up and down, and that was perfect.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work out as they put the tag on him to end the inning. Phillies go down quietly there. They still lead it 6-4. Al Albuquerque will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Not close. It's 2-0.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Now a ground ball toward the hole, and Rollins can't cut it off. It's into left for a base hit.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. He had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. Now, that's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
And he misses again, 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2. And this ball's hit high and deep toward the corner and right. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long. Our line score to this point tells the story. You see the Phillies leading this one at home here at Citizens Bank Park as we draw nearer to the end. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here. Here's the first offering. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
Once he's seen that you've got a little loop in your swing, he won't be afraid to throw that pitch in a spot like this.
No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. He waits, now the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he'll be in there at second without a throw, in fact. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Darnell McDonald will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 54, Darnell McDonald.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Justin DeFreitas will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's a fly ball. Way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now. Number 30 will have a shot at driving home that possible tying run that's standing at second. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. For McDonald, he's at second with his 4th double here on the season. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cubs 5. Darnell McDonald will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Chase Utley will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. And this is going to be a foul ball. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Marlon Byrd will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. He's got it. throw, not in time, but boy, was that a remarkable effort just to get to that thing. Ryan Howard would get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner goes for second. Swing and a miss, strike three. The throw. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, Wellington Castillo will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the ninth. Mike Adams is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth.
All right, guys, we're going to check this sequence out again on Show Track, but I can guarantee you he doesn't want to see it again. He's got this thing all backwards up there. He looks at the first two pitches. Those are pitches he probably should have swung at, and then he swings at a pitch that's nowhere close.
Junior Lake will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
And there's that number 2.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. I mean, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The victory would be Jake Peavy's if the lead holds for him. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row, so they've got things firing on all cylinders.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And the Phillies offensively here tonight were led by the exploits of this man, Austin Jackson. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connects.